Hello. So, sorry for a lack of video yesterday. I was going to do one and then I got sick. So, I started getting a cold. My son had a cold over the weekend and I started getting it on Monday morning. Monday I could function pretty much like normal, and then I slept not very well Monday night, and then I felt really crappy yesterday. So I couldn't really do much. And I'm sure you can hear it in my very nasally voice right now. So I'm feeling much better today. I already had planned to take this week off from working out, so that works out. I also, usually I ride on Tuesdays. I didn't ride yesterday. I'm probably not going to ride today because I'm still feeling tired, like run down, but substantially better than yesterday. But I just want to talk about like what you should do if you're sick. And now I've always been the type of person that has just muscled through it and just tried to go about my business. And as I've gotten older, I've realized that that's really not the smartest way to do things. And because I've just kind of, I've got a cold, it's no big deal. I'm still going to work out. I'm still going to work. I'm still going to, do all the things. And I'll get through it eventually. And I did, but it sucked. And really, if you're sick, the best thing to do is to not work out. Mostly because, what happens when you work out is actually your immune system overall working out strengthens your immune system. However, individual workouts will suppress your immune system temporarily. So it actually it actually keeps you sicker longer if you work out while you're sick. So it's probably a good thing to not work out while you're sick. And also, don't go to the gym when you're sick and potentially get other people sick, because that's not very nice. So there's that. But however, sometimes when I do get a cold or when I get, mildly ill, moving around helps me feel better. So in that situation, if just sitting on the couch actually makes you feel worse than going out and doing something, then take a walk, do a little mobility stretching and stuff in the house, but you don't have to go out and hit the gym no matter what, how sick you are or how not sick you are. If you've got a virus or something, it's best to just lay low, nurse yourself through it. I mean, really, chicken soup actually really is good for you when you're sick. And I actually ate a lot of it over the last, my husband made some and we've been eating it for a while. And yeah, I have realized in my older age that babying myself a little bit is okay when I'm sick. It's needed. And I could maybe muscle through it when I was in my 20s, but now that I'm in my 40s, I just can't anymore. And I need to take it easy when I'm sick. And I would suggest to everyone out there that you take it easy when you're sick as well. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with when you get a cold to call in sick to work. Don't work out. Just take it easy. If you need to do something, go for a walk, stretch. But otherwise, do your body a favor and don't do too much when you're sick. So that is my advice. I know that that's probably some people are rolling their eyes, but I'm sure some people are going, well, yeah, why wouldn't you? And so, but I was one of those people who didn't. I'll tell a quick story tell a quick story to end this. This was quite a few years ago. My son was a baby, and my husband got this virus, and he was so sick, and he complained nonstop. And I won't make a comment, but he complained about it, and he was sick for like a week, and he just couldn't function. He called in sick to work even though he was working from home. That's how bad it was. And I kind of, I babied him a little bit, but I was also kind of like, dude, suck it up, like, get with it. And so then I came down with it, and I was like, I'm not gonna act like a wuss like my husband, and I'm just gonna do all the things. So I went to the gym that morning, and took my son, and they had daycare that you could use for like 2 hours at a time at the gym at the time, and I don't think they have it anymore. So I took my son to the gym, dropped him off at the daycare. I was like, yeah, I'm feeling kind of sick, but I'm just gonna work it out. I'm gonna feel better. And I worked out, lifted weights, did all the things, and then I took my son, and we went to the barn, and I rode, and I only had one horse at the time, and I was getting to the point, as I was getting off of my horse, and it was a 90-degree day, like it was a really, really hot day, and I was drenched in sweat, and I was taking the saddle off my horse, and I was like, oh my God, I am so weak. I just felt horrible, and I'd been drinking water, I've been drinking plenty of water, but I felt awful, and so I put everything away, and it was like all I could do to just like get my tack shoved where it was supposed to be, get my horse back out, and get my son home. And I just collapsed, and I was like, oh my God, I feel so horrible, like what's going on? And I was so hot, like even after I stopped doing everything, I was hot. I'm like, what the heck's wrong with me? And I finally took my temperature, and I had a fever of like 103. So yeah, don't muscle your way through it. So I spent the rest of the day drinking ice water and standing in front of the AC and got my temperature down. But yeah, don't muscle through it. I mean, I was sick for quite some time after that, and it was not a good experience. So take it easy when you're sick. That's what I'm going to be doing this week. And hopefully by tomorrow, my son bounced back from this really quickly. So hopefully by tomorrow I'll be feeling much, much better and be able to go about my business as normal. So hopefully I will be seeing you tomorrow with a new video, and